Hey guys, K-Bill here with SocialFD. Today I am talking with Ian from The Energy Drink. Ian, welcome in, man.
What's up, Social? How you been, brother?
Very well, very well. So I know you guys have been really, really busy with different companies. Could you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, no, dude, we've been out on the road with the energy drink. We've been having a lot of fun. We have some big launches coming up here in the spring. By the time you guys are listening to this, or if this is live, you'll see us out in Hy-Vee grocery stores in the Midwest. In the Mid Atlantic, you'll see us in Redner's and ShopRite. And then we're working on some other big chains that I can't mention right now, but if you live in the Midwest, you will know the brand names. If you see them, if you're in the South, you will definitely know the brand names. So we're excited to continue to grow this company because we're on a massive mission to supporting first responders. So it's been really fun. We just got back from Iowa. I know I'm giving you a little bit of diarrhea of the mouth, but just got back from Iowa. We did a big show for Hy-Vee, and then when we were done, we took all of our cases, went and donated to the local firehouses. They loved it. So we had a grand old time, so we're excited for these launches.
Now, as far as the flavors that you have, has there been any recent changes to the names of the flavors in the cans?
Yeah, so you guys will see some updates. We've been continuing to update our cans. This is the energy drink. If you guys don't know, we started out as Buffed Energy. We are the guys that started Brotherhood Buffs, the ones who yell, "Go get 'em, brothers," all over the internet. That is us. So you can see right above me, that's the original can design. Since then, we've rebranded to the energy drink because we want to support first responders. If we want to create massive impact, we needed a brand that appeals to the masses. Plus, we lost a little trademark battle. You will see the cans have been updated, gives you a better ingredient list on there. You'll see our new tagline, Fit for Life. And a couple of the names, they're all the same flavors, but names have been updated. So Tropical Passion went to Mango Vibe, still a Mango Passion Fruit. Berry Blast, there was a trademark infringement with Celsius, so we changed that from Berry Blast to Berry Breeze. But other than that, all the flavor profiles are still there, everything that everyone loves. So I'm sipping a watermelon wave right now, wishing it was just a little bit warmer. We're having a massive heat wave. It's 32 degrees today. So I'm thinking about summertime. Let's ride.
Now, there's a few other things I want to hit on, but FDIC is one of them. Are you guys gonna have any plans to be out there at FDIC this
Yes.
year?
As of right now, we have plans to be at FDIC. We will be there with cases, six packs, singles. We'll have a whole full blown merch line. We're super excited. Social will be hanging out at the table, I hear. We're going to let him sell some of his merch with us. So we're super excited to host him. We have an amazing spot. When you go down Firefighters Row out of the main convention center and you're headed down the escalators to go to Lucas Oil Stadium, we are the very last table before you hit those escalators to head on down. So you will not miss us. I promise you, you will find us, and I guarantee myself, Spray Nine, or Bob will be asking you to try some. So we're excited for FDIC. We'll be bopping around. We'll definitely be over at the Hifty party. I don't think we're going to sponsor it this year, but we'll definitely be at the Hifty party hanging out with those boys. I just got invited to some other party from other vendors. You won't miss us. We'll definitely be there.
Now, there's been a something new that you guys have just started. Well, I shouldn't say just started. You started it back up, and that would be the Brotherhood Buffs podcast. You guys have been recording some podcasts.
Yeah, no, it's listen, man, we're trying to give back to the fire service in every way we can, not only monetarily, but in anything that we can do. So we did start the podcast back up. You know, guys, it used to be called Fresh Pod, if you know about it. It was a little more outlandish, a little wild. We've grown up, we've matured. But what I found out is I always like listening to podcasts where they talk about the um most current events that are going on, whether it's politics or it's about life or about whatever. And I'm like, wow, no one's doing this for the fire service. So we started Ted and Tactics under the Brotherhood Buffs podcast feed. You can go check it out. We go on there, we pull articles and news, we pull viral videos that happen or take place all throughout the week. And we go on there, myself and Spray Nine talk about them. Bob hosts it. It's been really fun to do. It's been good to get back in the studio and record. We've been having a lot of fun recording those episodes.
I mean, I've enjoyed it. I watched the very first one, and I knew that you guys had something going because it's cool that you're actually talking about the calls that are, as they're coming across. You're talking about the scenes, you're talking about the posts. It's actually a really good podcast. I enjoy it. So
Oh, well, I'd
guys,
say
check it out.
yeah, thank you for that. I'll make sure you get the link to it. But yeah, you go check it out. And the other cool thing is Spray Nine pulls up alert page. He has access to that. So, if we hear of any incidents that are going on, we'll call them out. You'll let people know about them. So if you guys ever see any good articles, you want something talked about, send it to Brotherhood Buffs. We'll definitely talk about it on the podcast. We always put up a post to talk about viewer submissions. We've talked about everything from what to keep in your second alarm bag on the wagon to, what does it mean to drop a fresh pot, to just the most outlandish stuff, right? So it's been really fun just to give back and talk. And, if you guys don't know, I have a pretty extensive firefighter, career. I was a volunteer, but I was also a fireman for the city of Baltimore. Right back there, you'll see me unshaven somewhere in one of those pictures. Um, and then Spray Nine, he spent time at, you know, arguably the most controversial firehouse in the country at Kentland. He's a career fireman now down in Charleston, and Bob was a volunteer. So it's just good to get good viewpoints. I'm still active. I have my Pennsylvania firefighting beard, but I am the president of the local volunteer firehouse, and I do give back. So we're still active, and it's just fun to talk about current events and seeing what's going on.
Now, I did notice too, you have on the energydrink.com website, there's a coin. What's the coin about?
Yeah, so Spray Nine had this idea that we started Challenge Coin. So there's a lot of back and forth. So we said, all right, we'll toss them up. We're gonna sell them to all the way through FDIC. See how the sales go. If we get enough sales, we'll go into production of them. It's hard for us just because um, every dollar we get, we're just trying to pour back into the drink, and giving back, so it's hard for us to take some risk on some of these things. Our primary concerns are drinks. So, with all that being said, I get the idea of challenge coins is not really my jam, even though people send us stuff all the time. You can see it back there on my desk. But yeah, people like them. They like them. We'll gladly sell them, and it all helps raise money, and that's the thing. We are putting money back. So you guys know, like in year one, we've donated, we donated a little over, well, just shy of $10,000, I think, in year one. We did everything from donating cases to sponsoring firehouse tuition, firehouse training events and tuitions. We helped out military vets for PTSD dogs. What else did we do? I know we did some sort of police event. We do a lot of different things, and it's just been fun. And so, like, when we sell this stuff, it's not because we want to make money. A lot of this stuff we sell is for the foundation to be able to give back, because that's ultimately what we want to do. And we don't want to starve the energy drink of cash right now, because we need it to continue to grow the brand so we can have massive impact later. But some of these other things we're able to do allows us to give back more.
Oh, absolutely. And you guys you've continued to do it. I mean, you're supporting us at every corner. If I pick up the phone and say, "Hey, bud, this is what we need from SocialFD," you guys have always been right on it and super helpful, super kind. Um, I don't want to take up all your time. I try to keep these close to about that 10-minute mark. Um, is there anything beyond what we spoke about right now that you want to put out? Is there new flavor profiles? Is there anything crazy happening?
Nothing crazy happening. We're just over here grinding. Guys, if you got any good buffs, if you don't know what it is, send it in Brotherhood Buffs. We always love those Go Get 'em Brother videos. We're staying super active with that. And honestly, guys, all the support that you give us, we see it. We love it. It's amazing to see all the names come through. We recognize a lot of you guys from social media. We appreciate you. If you have any events, any trainings, anything that we can help out with, especially guys that get hurt not in the line of duty, that need help, whether police, fire, EMS, military, whatever it is, just reach out. We can't always help out. We're trying like hell to give back as much as we can. We really, really try. Leslie's doing an amazing job. But send them in and we'll do whatever we can. Like Social said, we're here to help out and support, and that's our jam. So
So check it out, guys. Head over to theenergydrink.com. Okay. Scroll around, look through the shop, find that challenge coin. I want to see us all just start buying them up because I believe they're on like a pre-order status right now. So
Yep.
let's get in there, grab that coin because I think it's going to be something you're going to want, especially later on as the energy drink continues to grow. Because I'm telling you, Ian, you could tell him if I'm wrong. The energy drink is starting to go crazy. It's
We
growing pretty quick. So
Let's go. We were just in the warehouse packing up 8 pallets to go out the door to one of our retailers. And the conversation was, we just ordered, but we need to order again. And we're like, oh, all right, we got to start putting pennies together to do this because, like, man, 8 pallets, we can only keep 60 pallets in the warehouse. And we have some major commitments that we're making. So, we do this again because giving back is what's important to us. We've had a lot of success, luckily, through some of our other endeavors, and this is our opportunity to continue to give back. And that's the primary mission of this drink. When I applied to, because you got to apply to a lot of these major retailers, and they always say, "Why is your energy drink different?" And I always go on there. We are a mission based energy drink company that has a very simple name with a massive mission, and that's supporting first responders. And when we go and talk to these vendors, so I'll give you a little secret. We just spoke with Casey's. They're out in the Midwest. They're a gigantic convenience store and gas station. They said, well, how are you going to help us? I said, because we talk to the first responder audience, and they want to know that first responders are going to come in and buy the energy drink and support it. So, people who follow social and people who follow us, being able to confidently tell them, like, look, we're going to activate our audiences and get people through the front door. That's what they love to hear. That's what they're excited about. So it's fun. And I tell them all the time, hey, you guys, when you open new gas stations, you go and hit all the local firehouses, tell them to come get free coffee. Well, how about I give you free cases? Tell them to go get free coffee and free energy drinks, and we all
absolutely.
know, hey, it snows, right? We're all going to work. We're all taking runs. It's 9,000 degrees out. We're all going to work, taking runs. It's the middle of the night and it's freezing cold and pipes burst. We're the ones out there, right? So we know we're the ones at Casey's, at these convenience stores or these retail shops in the middle of the night to support. So, and that's what they want to hear. So, but
I love it, man.
yeah,
I love seeing the growth. I love being a part of it and seeing how everything has been going. Like I said, you guys have been super awesome and super gracious with me. And from me to you personally, I thank you for all of the support you've given Social FD and shown us all that love. Hopefully we continue to see everything grow and prosper. And I'll be at FDIC. I know you will. So, Ian, thank you again, man. I appreciate it, guys. Check out Brotherhood Buff. Check out the energy drink. And as always, stay safe.